Look at
For the
that.
guy
Jesus Christ. Never. Oh no, we go instinct. But those don't pay the bills. Well,
Always nice to watch your stream.
hey yo. Depends. Do you record it? Because that's what's hip, right? That's what the ladies do. Yeah, man, dude, it's. I'm going to say a hot take. Please don't cancel me. I'm not sure if I am that happy that OnlyFans is so normalized now. I don't know where I stand on it. I don't like it. It's too strange. It's like basically every lady you meet has a percentage chance of becoming like a whore. And I mean it in the nicest way possible. Like, if it's just like cosplay pictures or whatever, then it's fine. If it's nude, then it's like, yeah, sure. If it's more than nude, then I'm like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about if I would be a guy, I don't think I would want my girlfriend to have her nudes out on the internet. You know, like I just don't feel comfortable with that. You know, first question on a date, how many dudes have seen your veg? Yeah, man. I'm not saying that they shouldn't do it. It's their business. It's just my preference would be ideally to, you know, over under 10k. You kind of don't care. I think that's really base that you don't care. I think you guys might have to adapt that attitude that you don't care. I just personally would be happier to not have my girlfriend's boobs up on the internet. You know?
On one hand, hot. On the other, this was supposed to be intimate, but instead half the city's seen your butthole.
Yeah. And also I think I would get jealous. I just wouldn't want anyone else to see my girl like that. It's supposed to be our thing, you know? I would get a little bit like, oh, and like if you date someone who has an OnlyFans, like, okay, my love, I made you dinner and now I'm going to go to the bedroom to take a picture of my butthole. Like, that's a weird dynamic, you know? I don't know how I would feel. It's like, do you want me to hold the camera? How does it work? I don't know. I guess it does remove a little bit of romantic notion out of the relationship if you just send nudes to other fellas, you know? But that's just my take. I think that's very nice if a guy can accept it. You know, that the girl is doing certain things. I guess that's based. It's just me personally. I don't think I would want it ideally. But yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
that I was really good friends with, and then started dating, this was actually all out of jealousy. So, and I'm going to be so honest with you guys. So I was best friends with him. He liked me. I said, listen, no, we are best friends. Like, I don't want to do that.
Oh, no.
Then over the summertime, he goes and finds himself a girlfriend, comes back to school. This was like in college, and starts dating her. I got super jealous and annoyed because I'm like, where did my best friend go? Like, this isn't cool. Like, I'm your girl, what?
Oh, at night I got a girl's number.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You asked for her number.
I got her number, yes.
I'm sick right now.
Me to the guy I friendzone after he finally moves on. Bro, I feel bad for everyone when the friend zone happens. Honestly, sometimes I would want to say that most of the times when girls put boys into a friend zone, it's not out of malice, but it is very hard for both sides. Like, the guy really wants to date this girl and he would do literally anything for her, right? And she's just like, I want to be friends. And when he finds a girlfriend, she loses her friend, but he doesn't want to be friends. He wants more, right? And it's unfair on him to expect him to stick around like a servant, like a gay best friend, like a best buddy who will do everything you want, but you also just like dick other people's on the side. So it's actually like, I am very split on the friend zone. I think it's bad for everyone.
The story never changes. They neglect good guys and place them in the friend zone only to regret their decision and get jealous when he starts seeing another.
This is my experience. When I was a single, no girl was interested. Then I found a girlfriend and every girl was after me. But the moment we broke up, the girls were gone too. Why? Why? Is this true? Is this really true? Do girls get more interested in you, like, out of the blue once you start dating? That's so weird. You have been pre-approved. Oh, is it like a, hey, I'm not a red flag. There is another girl who wants me, so they are like, ooh, actually, if she wants you, then you might be good enough for me sort of situation? It's a biological thing. How is it a biological thing? A pre-approval is very strong. He got the approval, then he lost it because he got laughed. Even worse, it's like a yoink. Honestly, lads, if anyone tries to hit on you while you're dating someone, it's not worth it. Because if they cheat or they try to make you cheat, then they will also cheat on you. So, that's not good.
Woman, and this is when they want to date him.
Once you're friend zone, you're kind of stuck and you can get out. It's really hard to, especially from like a girl perspective.
I'm trying to think that, can you get out of the friend zone? May I share a college experience? I put a guy into the friend zone, but I had a very good reason. So that guy was trying to court me, but he had a girlfriend. So that's why I put him into the friend zone, because I was like, you already have a girlfriend. What are you talking about? And he was like, but I would leave my girlfriend for you. Okay, just say the word. I will leave her immediately and I will be with you. And I was like, yeah, that's not really cool for me. And then he kept pestering me, and I was just like, listen, I really don't want anything. Please let me be. And it took him so long to understand it.
My last and only ex spent 8 months playing this imaginary game of chase. She told me she was just my best friend, then spent 8 months trying to get with me. We dated for 6 years after that.
Wait, so you were in the friend zone, but how did you get out? Wait, how did you get out of the friend zone? The fuck you mean if someone got a partner and they are courting another anyways, that's not friend zone material, that's trash, into the bin with him? Well, yeah, but like, that's what I would say, that for me, that guy was absolutely off limits. I would never even touch a guy if he's dating with someone. So from his POV, I put him into the friend zone. And he was like very, very butthurt, and he was very kind to me in the very beginning. And when he noticed that it's not working out, he just absolutely like, he cut ties with me. And it was funny because he didn't talk to me for an entire semester. Like, we were in the same class and he just looked through me. And then after one semester, he was done with it. And then he came back to talk to me, but we were just like strictly like friends. Did you tell her? I did not, because I felt like it is not my place to ruin a relationship. I wanted to do nothing with that. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want to hurt her. And I didn't want to do anything with this guy. I feel like, dude, the messenger always gets shot, okay? I don't want to get shot because he's a hoe. Okay, I was like, nah, I'm sorry. That's not on me.
She friend-zoned me so I would chase her, then months later her friend snitched to me that she was trying to play chase.
Ah, bro, that's so stupid. I actually really hate these games. Unfortunately, I think that's part of our biology to have these games. So I don't think you will ever get rid of it. But yeah, sorry.
If you friend zone a guy, I almost think it's impossible to go the other way. Let me share a story. I've friend zoned a guy and I've never seen him again. And then I've also been really good friends with the guy and then started dating him. So let me share both stories. For the guy,
And yeah, she's not naked. She's just wearing a top that starts around here. You can see it in the corner. Stop gooning after her, okay?
for the guy that I friend zoned, we were friends for such a long time, and I knew that he liked me. And I told myself, I was like, you know, it's fun hanging out with him. Like, let's see what happens, kind of give it a go. And we were friends for probably 4 or 5 years or something like that. And I think it was like the first year we were friends,
No, her clothes is right there. I know that you wanna goon so hard, but listen, if it makes the video experience better, you can imagine that she's naked, okay?
tried to like be with me essentially, and I was like, let's give it a go. So I was like, fine, why not? We went on a date one night. There were these like beautiful Christmas lights everywhere, and he never kissed me. Like, I was so annoyed. There was like this beautiful spot to kiss me, and I was like, inside I was like, does this guy like me?
Someone must tell her that she's also allowed to lean in closer. Like, I'm not saying that you have to seal the deal, but like, if you visibly lean a little bit closer to a guy, there is no way that he's not going to lean in for it. Like, just take the first tiniest step. Just like bump your hand against his. You lean a little bit closer. He will go for it. No, she's a lady. She cannot. No, I swear to God. Guys, sometimes they try to do what's right? They are looking desperately for a sign because they are like, bro, I don't know. Is this going well? Is this not going well? I don't know. Like, does she want it? Does she not want it? Okay, if I lean in and it's the wrong moment, then she's going to freak out and leave and worse, report me. But like, if you give a little bit of sign of like non-verbal consent, like I would never say that, hey, stop the conversation and say like, hey, this is the time where you have to kiss me. Like, not that, but just like lean a little bit there, be a little bit closer. I don't know. There is that method. There is like what is it called? I think it's called the triangle method, and it's basically that you have to look into someone's eyes and their lips, and then back into their eyes, and then you just kind of like suggested that they should go for it. Why not square? I do not know. But shut up and kiss me would work me just fine. That's a line. Okay, I don't know. I don't think they look at the nose. I don't know where the triangle's tip goes. But I think that's what it's called. But if you do that, then they will lean in, okay?
Me, like, I thought, like, the day before he was being all flirty and stuff, and then I'm like, what? And we slept in the same bed too at night, and I'm like, what is going on? And
Bro.
he never kissed me.
That guy was probably shitting his pants and hiding a raging boner when they were sleeping in the same bed. He was just like, oh no, she cannot see it. Like, hands right upon the crotch, hiding, pillow covering it. No, I'm already sleeping. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, he was probably just like counting the sheeps and thinking about all the things that would make the boner disappear.
So I was just like, whatever. At that moment in time, onward, I never had that idea of liking him romantically, because he kind of like ruined that one moment, that one opportunity.
No,
and then I was like, that's it.
Fumbled.
I know that sounds really stupid, but in my head I was like, that was the one shot, and it almost felt like being rejected, even though I didn't verbally tell him like kiss me. It was just like, if you felt it, then you should have just done it.
Bro, he was trying to not get reported to HR for sexual harassment. And she was like, yeah, no, turn off, bye.
You know, and if you didn't feel it, then maybe it was just meant to be. So that was the one example, and we were friends for like 4 or 5 years, and I basically just told him like we shouldn't be friends anymore because it's
Bro, you told him that you don't want to be oh. Okay, that's a bit of an overkill.
not fair to him because he really likes me, and I didn't want to do that to him. So we are no longer even in contact.
Bro.
He definitely didn't want to mess anything up and was unsure, and I don't understand why she didn't see that. If she felt it, why didn't she initiate it?
Yeah, why didn't she lean in a little bit closer? Like, there is so many ways. Like, you can just like be haha, like you rub your shoulder against him, or like touch his hair, or like just listen. Even if you just stare at him long enough and you're in a proximity, there is no way that he wouldn't lean in. Why didn't you tell him? Sometimes telling him is not romantic enough, right? So that's why we have something called body language, so that your body can tell the thing. But there are like like if you're in close proximity in someone and maybe your hands touch or your shoulders touch or something touch, then I know that this is going to sound amazing, but guys are not retarded. And I know that it's sometimes hard to see the signs, but you guys are not. So you would pick up on it. No,
in
it's
college,
true.
a cute girl I was just trying to be nice to grabbed my dick in a movie theater. Why are women so coy? Just give me a sign.
Bro, what? Hello? Is she still single? We might need her. Hello? A lot of us kinda. No. I'm not retarded. No, you're not. Wait, we are not? No, you're not. You're just shy and scared, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with you, you have all the reasons to be scared. So, yeah.
But obviously I wish him the best, but it's not fair to either of us. For the guy that I was really good friends with, and then started dating, this was actually all out of jealousy.
Oh, you know, I don't think I like her. I don't think I like her, but I'm gonna wait for the story. Let's
So
go.
I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. So I was best friends with him. He liked me. I said, listen, no, we are best friends. Like, I don't want to do that. Then over the summertime, he goes and finds himself a girlfriend, comes back to school. This was like in college, and starts dating her. I got super jealous and annoyed because I'm like, where did my best friend go? Like, this isn't cool. Like, I'm your girl, what?
Wait, so now you are his girl? I thought you guys were best friends?
And so then I had to tell him, I'm like, listen, I caught feelings for you, but I don't want to break up your relationship. Turns out he was still in love with me and didn't even like the girl. It was just like a prop, and he ended up dumping her for...
Oh, no. Oh, that poor girl. Now I feel bad for that other girl who started dating. Oh, Jesus Christ.
For me. And then we started dating, but then he turned into probably more of an avoidant, I would say, but he started pulling away and he was just like, this is too easy now. He just like gave up on the relationship. So I had to break up with him.
So they break an innocent girl's heart because these two couldn't figure it out. And then they ended up breaking up anyway. I think they are both in the wrong in this one. That's weird. They should have deserved each other. I wish they would have stayed together because both of them are jackasses.
And yeah, story time.
She had the opportunity to be his girlfriend, but as always, wasn't interested.
Poor girl.
Only to get jealous when he started dating another woman. I wonder why he was trying to avoid her after they started dating. It seems like it wasn't what he expected. Bro respected her boundaries and didn't try to push a kiss on her, which is equal to a friend zone.
I feel bad for the first guy. Although it seems like he kind of dodged a bullet with that not kissing her and all. Considering that she just like put the story up there to like TikTok that, hey, there was this guy, la 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 la.
Guy finds a new girl. Now she wants him.
That's so
Yep,
weird.
that's why I just cut her off. I don't need any more friends. If you didn't make it obvious that you wanted him to kiss you, he was probably worried that you'd get mad at him.
True. There is probably nothing worse than when you gather up your courage to try to kiss someone and then they step away or they are like ew or they freak out. Like it's not even the humiliation, also big time humiliation, but like you would start to panic like, oh shit, you actually fumbled. Like that girl is going to tell all of her friends, her parents. It might get back to your friends, your parents. Worst case scenario, even to the police that you have been a creep, you were trying to hit on her. It's just like, oh, dude, there's so much drama all at once. Yeah, social media? Bruh.
The first dude was being respectful.
Busted.
The other just got what he needed and dipped. She just gave us the formula to get out of the friend zone.
Oh, this is a not nice formula though. I don't think it's worth it. But you know what? You have to have a girl, a female friend, and you have to be like, listen, I will give you $50. Pretend to be my girlfriend while I get this chick. That's how. Ignore her for another female. I feel bad for that first girl.
Those who are in that position, make sure you pay attention.
Saja.
She saw his value from the moment he was taken, so if you want to get out of the friend zone, get yourself a girlfriend. They want to know that other women also want you. This is what makes them see you differently,
That's
and this is when you
crazy,
start
though.
qualifying to be more than just a friend.
That's crazy because as a girl, I legitimately did not know about this, that this is such a big phenomenon that boys get more attractive once someone dates them. This is such a news for me, and it's bewildering.
When it comes to the scenario she described, the first one shows her
So
lack of
weird.
understanding when it comes to how most men interact the first time with the women they really like. Probably the guy loved her the most and was trying to avoid anything that could ruin the vibe. He didn't want to make any premature move that could make things go left. But she interpreted his lack of initiative as if he rejected her.
What is this stock footage? Just the guy picking on her fucking hair.
She should have initiated it, and probably it would have worked well.
Is this romance? Lads, is she into me? Casually picks out bugs out of her hair.
For some reason, the second guy didn't want anything to do with her after they started
Bro.
dating, and this is something she should look into.
Bugs.
Why didn't he want to be with her knowing she was the woman he supposedly loved for so long?
Modern women want to have guys in their friend zone for validation. And this is why they get mad when those guys show interest in another woman. They don't want to lose their source of free attention.
Bro,
Plus that night I got a girl.
that's so true. Oh shit, wait, friendzone guys are just free attention? In this economy, can we afford that? Yeah, that is true. I never thought about it like that. But that's true. Why else would you tag a guy along who you don't... It's either that it's for free attention, or also that guy is enabling them financially. Like maybe when they go out to just like have like something to eat, he's paying. So he's basically just a walking, talking valet.
Girl's number.
You
Right?
asked for her number.
Why are you humming? Did you do this? Did you do this? Did this happen to you? Were you enabling a girl who just took you out and then used you as a walking, talking valet? Walking ATM?
I got her number, yes.
I'm sick right now.
That's why they say
No.
the friend zone is usually where you find your forever man.
Wait, what's a forever man? Do they mean like a husband? Forever man?
But you can't wait too long. Time is precious. But it's kind of your fault because you
Soulmate?
friend zone him. If you like him, what's stopping you? She's
True.
gonna miss that free attention and validation.
The free
That
dinners.
sounds about right. Are you sick because the guy who you placed in the friend zone is trying to go after another woman? You don't want him, so what's the problem? This is what most modern women do. They know those guys want them romantically, but for some reason they want them to be in that friend zone spot forever, but their perspective changes completely when those guys move on. I
That's
think
just
they want
cruel.
guys in their friend zone only to boost their ego, and this is why they get mad.
Do they keep the guys in the friend zone even if they start dating someone, or do those guys just disappear? Like, do guys stay in the friend zone? If, of course. But if the girl is dating someone, why would you stay there? That's a lot of generalizing. Well, of course, we are talking about a specific section of ladies, okay? This is not 100% all women, of course. Please, every time we watch a video like this, you have to understand that we are talking a percentage of women. It might not even be a big percentage of women, although looking at chat replies, it might be on the bigger side. But you know, it's just there are people. It's yeah. No, it's all 100% real all the time. Yes, true.
When those guys start
True.
seeing another woman, it's like they don't want to lose their source of free validation.
Some guys don't mind
I like that lamp. I'm sorry, I know it's completely irrelevant. I looked at that lamp and I was like, that's a nice lamp. My
Validation.
apologies.
Some guys don't mind being in the friend zone and playing the long-term game, but other guys overdo it.
You called men real people. You'll
Yeah.
get cancelled at this rate.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My apologies. You guys are, yeah, sorry. You're just my walking, talking villain. How could I not think about it? Oopsie. right?
Girls try to keep dudes in friend zone just in case, and dudes sometimes stay in friend zone because they wait if something goes wrong.
Bro, that's crazy to have a backup boyfriend. Like a pity shag. That's nuts.
Which is the case of a guy who has been
Symbiosis.
waiting in that spot for 10 years. He has been in the friend zone this long and still thinks it's a good strategy. Guys, we need to do better. This guy could have used this time to find himself a girlfriend, someone who is on the same page.
But he was smitten. Listen, at this point, and here I come with another epic generalization. At this point, I'm starting to believe that men are more prone to fall in love. I feel like for a girl to fall in love, there's like a lot of boxes you need to tick, and men just like get smitten, and then that person gets stuck in your head and you can't get rid of it. And then you're just like fucked. And you're like, oh no, here we go again.
She is also taking him for granted. I bet she won't like it if he starts
Yeah.
dating another woman.
How long have you been friends?
10 years.
Oh no, the brother is in friendzone for 10 years. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
10 going on 11 years.
In that time period, have you never had feelings for each other?
No, like he's been just
The silence. He's literally standing like the emote.
such a great friend. So like I couldn't
no.
see the other side of it.
Could you ever see her being your wife one day?
Oh no, don't say it, dude. Don't say it. Just say it. Just like, nah, that would be weird. Oh no.
I mean, it's possible.
Oh no. No. Bro, that would be so crazy unless. Unless.
It's possible.
Bro. Bless his heart. Oh no. 11 years, lads. Bro, sometimes even marriages don't last long as this guy's loyalty. 11 years.
So you wouldn't rule that out?
I wouldn't
We
completely.
never thought about it.
I've never 100% thought about it. It's possible, but
Yeah, it's possible. I totally have not been daydreaming every time I close my eyes and I lay my head onto the bed about you falling asleep next to me. Never. Yeah, that's crazy. She's stepping away, bro. There's no way she doesn't know. After 11 years, you must know.
yeah,
Look at her body language. She knows what he wants.
we're friends.
How come it's a possibility in your mind, but for you, you're like, I would just never look at him that way?
We've been such good friends. I don't want to ruin the friendship.
How could you ruin a friendship by getting closer?
Well, you know, like when people take friendships into relationships, they're not meant to be in a relationship. They were
I disagree. I think you should be friends first and then get involved. Because then you have a solid foundation. I think if you get together based off of passion, you have more chance of the passion disappearing and you suddenly looking to the side for someone else. But if you're friends first, then that means that you guys have like a certain values aligned. And even if once the passion fades away, you will still be there for each other. That's how I feel about it. So I think what she's saying is bullshit.
always meant to be friends.
He just doesn't fit that box?
No, I wouldn't say that because he fits all the boxes.
Then why not move the relationship further?
I never thought about it, honestly.
She did. She probably has a reason why she doesn't want to. You know what? He's probably not tall enough. I'm gonna be honest with you. That might be it. Okay, he might just be too short. Yeah, unironically, that could be one of the reasons why this handsome man is in the friend zone. Possibly not rich enough. He looks well dressed. He looks sophisticated. I don't think it's that. I mean, he's not a CEO, of course, but that's the only thing.
Seriously.
Friendzone has to be the coldest and darkest place a man can find
Wow.
himself. Bro is freezing so bad he is scared to even speak.
Well, he doesn't wanna ruin it. Like, I feel like at that point when you're in the friend zone, you sort of convince yourself that even being a friend is better than not having her in your life, which is actually very sad. It's romantic, but also very sad. And he's just like, yeah, I fumbled. I don't want to fumble any longer.
She wants all the benefits of a relationship without having to
Sad.
reciprocate. He takes her out, he listens to her, and probably does favors like picking her up and helping.
What is a sunk cost fallacy? You guys keep mentioning it, and I'm not sure if I'm fully aware of it. What a sunk cost fallacy is. Would someone kindly explain it to me? You spend too much to back out now. Ah, so it's like if you put all the time and effort and monetary whatever in it, and you just don't want to give up in case it would happen. Wait, how do you?
No way she didn't know they are
Sunk
basically
cost
matching outfits
fallacy.
like, hot take she wants to be a hoe but wants someone who can give her attention.
Bro, possible. The phenomenon
No way
whereby...
she didn't know they are basically matching outfits
Sir.
like, hot take.
No. Phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or a course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial. Ah. Bro, that is literally friendzone at this point. Oh man. I didn't know.
Her move. The day he asks her to cook for him, she'll say without hesitation, "You need a girlfriend." The friend zone is not.
Bro, am I the only one bewildered that people don't like cooking? Like, I don't wanna be like that, but I fucking love cooking. If there would be a guy who was like, "Scoot, you don't have to work. You just cook for me," I would be like, "Yeah, I got you. What do you want? How many different dishes do you want?" I love cooking. Oh my god. I love it. I love baking. I love cooking. I even like cleaning. I just hate folding the laundry, man. I don't know why. That's my pet peeve. Folding the laundry, Although if I can watch the TV while it's happening, then it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the rest of the cleaning. But unironically, I would rather scrub the toilet than fold the laundry. I don't know why.
Not a friendly place. He's a victim of the friend zone. When he finds a woman, she'll regret friend zoning him. I bet he heard countless stories about men doing her wrong. Bro is suffering in silence.
I feel bad for that guy. Oh,
For
no.
10 years, homie has been sniffing around for weakness like a wolf, playing the long game. Most guys are in this exact situation.
Oh, bro.
I wouldn't advise any man to use
That's a savage comment. Jesus Christ.
his strategy because it makes things harder. I know some guys were able to get themselves out of the friend
You know, the more I look at it, I'm 99% sure that it's because he's not tall enough. That must be it. He's just clearly not tall enough.
zone, but this isn't the pathway you want to take. Instead, make sure you are upfront with your intentions and let her know what you want. There are many benefits when you tell them your intentions without hesitations. It shows confidence, and from that moment she will know that you are the type of man.
He's probably bald too. No, he's not bald. He has his hair back here. He has the dreadlocks. You know, if they would ask her whether she wants to date the interviewer, and I have a feeling she would say yes. And it would just break my guy's heart.
Who have no issue
That
to
would
go
be
after
so
what he wants
sad.
without a second thought.
Glasses? Bro, glasses are cute. What? Let me not bring out the glasses are versatile copy-paste. I think glasses are cute on boys. Eh?
This is what most women like. But when you use being a
Look at
friend
that,
just to
yeah.
be next to her and hope that one day that door opens, it will make you look bad. Don't fool yourself by thinking that she doesn't know what
Imagine friend-zoning a homie because he can't see. That's almost borderline worse than getting friend-zoned because you're short. It's like, I'm sorry, I just really can't see. It's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, you're genetically inferior, I don't even want you anymore. Yeah, basically blind. Yeah, that's kind of cruel, not gonna lie. I knew a girl like that, bruh. That's... I see us together, but you can't. Jesus Christ.
You want. She knows it well, and this is what makes you look weak. You are indirectly
It's Balampa.
telling her that you don't have the courage to be honest and real with her. It's like you are afraid, and this is a huge turnoff for most women. Just tell her, and hopefully, you get the desired outcome. But even if it doesn't work as you expected, you are still winning because you will stop wasting your time with someone who doesn't see you romantically, and you could use this opportunity to find another person. If you look at her body language, she knows what he wants, but she is using his friendship for validation while she searches for Chad, and she...
I guarantee you that if that guy would start dating, she would freak out. She would immediately be like, no, but it's not like, no, I always dreamt about us being together, actually. Especially after 11 years in the friend zone. Oh.
She will be the first to get mad when he starts dating another woman.
What if you're in the friend zone with your ex? After a break...
Wait, with friend zone, but with your ex? What if you're in the friend zone with your ex? With your ex? What? Wait, you guys keep in touch with your exes? That's strange.
After
Ex zone?
a breakup, a lot of exes will ask you to be friends because they don't want to lose you completely after the breakup. It can be really tempting to say yes because you think that you can transition from friend to being back together, but
I don't think it works. I don't think it works. I don't think it works because if the partner moves on faster than you do, then it will feel really bad for you. If you move on first, then it will feel really bad for him that you moved on first. And also, there is like, usually after a breakup, there is so much hurts. And sometimes those hurts are not getting ironed out. And like, you would just continue fighting. I don't think I ever met anyone who dated and then they became friends afterwards. I think people just naturally sort of drift away. Like, it's not always like, oh, I hate you, I will block you. It's just like you don't really have anything to talk about. Yeah, of course, there are some. Again, lads, generalization. I'm just saying most of the time people naturally drift away. There is probably not like, oh, I hate him. It's just there is nothing to tell him.
it usually doesn't work. So
she moved on fast. If after a breakup someone moves on very fast, that means that they already had that guy in the pocket. That guy was the guy standing in the friend zone waiting for her to be done with you. He was waiting, and then he was just like a bird, and just like round, just jumped in, and boom, he's there. Hey, builder.
Here's how to get out of it and get back into a better position. It's best to be really direct.
Yeah, she cheated with him. Yeah, that's yeah. I had a feeling. The guy she said not to worry about. Yeah, dude, that's literally the meme. The guy she said not to worry about, and then, you know. Yeah, you could say a vulture. I wanted to, but don't vultures only eat dead meat? So, like, in this case, like, she wouldn't be still dead, but, you know? So.
In your communication. Just tell them that you want to be really authentic and that you have feelings for them still.
No.
Because of that, it's really difficult for you to just be their friend because, again, you don't feel like you're being authentic with them. Then tell them that you need some space to heal and you don't think you guys should talk that much anymore. But if they change their mind and actually want to work on the relationship like you...
Bro, if you already broke up, then there is nothing to do. There is nothing worse than you breaking up and getting back together. When, like, a little bit time fades and you're like, oh yeah, it wasn't that bad, and you just try it again and you're just like, oh yeah, no, I remember now why we broke up in the first place.
If you do, they can reach out to you. If you fail to do this and stay their friend, they'll probably keep you around until they start dating someone else, and then you'll be the first to go.
True.
As their friend, you're being a crutch and helping them through the breakup so they don't have to feel the pain of losing you, and you have to feel all of the pain.
Ah, dude, that's so true. That's so true. He's probably right. Like, why would you keep in touch with your ex once you start dating again? Unless you wanna cock the current person with your ex. Which can happen, but ideally should not. I dated my friend's cousin briefly and we stayed friends because we were always around each other. Well, I mean, that's nice. If you guys, left on great terms, then of course. But I'm just saying that when you break up with someone, it's oftentimes you either end on bad terms or, like, in best case scenario, on neutral terms, and you just don't really seek out each other anymore that much.
I can't be friends with exes. It's too emotional for me. She is seeing someone else, but I think it's a rebound and it could fail. I should stick to no contact though and do better.
Bruh. Dude, all these phrases, the rebound. The rebound is when you break up and you move on really quickly without being too picky, I guess. Like, yes? Question mark? Right? When you're just like, oh yeah, whatever, and then you get emotionally better, and then you find someone yourself.
My ex and I broke up a week ago, and he's already moved on. I'm assuming no contact won't work. So what happens if you have 2 kids and can't go no contact?
Oh yeah, well then you're fucked. Then my apologies. Then congratulations on being a single mother or father, and hooray.
She wanted me to watch her cat for her while she is on vacation.
Bruh. Imagine that you break up with your girlfriend. The girlfriend is like, I'm gonna go on a holiday and I'm gonna dig this dude. But could you take care of my cat while I'm doing it? Like, just take the cat and go. Got that one? Bro, now it's my cat. Yeah, exactly. It's a cool cat. It's my cat
This
now.
is a no-no situation. What benefits do you think you will get by
awful.
letting your ex place you in the friend zone? You can stay in contact with your ex for other reasons. For example, if you guys have children or something of a similar nature. Other than that, you have to let it go. It will be better for both of you. Don't
It's
allow
true.
it to happen to yourself. You don't want to be the guy she calls when Chad didn't call her for 3 weeks. If you still want to get...
Surely that would never happen. Surely no exes would call you because their current partner is missing or cheated on her or hurt her. Surely no girl would run back to their ex-boyfriend and the ex-boyfriend wouldn't console them in hopes of, right? I surely, right? I see the Shorleys in chat.
Get back together, talk to her about it, and if she is
Right.
not on the same page, you must leave it there. Some women initiate the breakup, but at the same time they still want to be their ex's close friend, but don't mistake this type of situation. In most cases, they know you are a good person and want to have the benefits that come with having you around, or they want to have you as a second option in case things don't work out with Chad, and this isn't the position you should place yourself in.
This is the end of our video and I hope you like it.
It was good, but I just realized, why is one of the AI fellas 3D and the other one is 2D? What is this random inconsistency? Why? He's black. Well, this guy is black too. But like he gained another dimension compared to this fella. Why? What's this difference in dimensions? That's kind of they run out of money. Bro. Single mother has gone viral due to her dating requirements. Oh, wait, I'm kind of curious though. What could be so shocking? Am I getting debated? I might be getting debated. Oh no. I mean, surely it cannot be wilder than the standard 666 sort of thing, right?
He's black squared, so he needs extra depth.
Oh, nice. Nice. It's definitely a
He's
bait.
black squared,
It's rage beat.
so he needs extra depth.
Oh, shush. Silence.